What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Code Breaker Show. We have a very deep show today. Don't want to miss out on this. We'll get started in about a minute, giving people time to come in, stream, and let's see what happens. Got a deep show for you today. Hope everybody had but a great day today. And let's get this going. This energy has really been testing people in their heart chakras today. Really been testing people today. I've been on the phone all day with stuff, even stuff on my end. It has really been testing people. Really. All right. We'll give people a few more minutes to come in. Trying to give everybody a few more minutes. I told everybody I notify them. I'll do this. Show you what goes here. Trying to give everybody a minute. And I'm going to get started. I'm going to try to put it on Facebook too. So that's what I'm working on right now. What's going on, everybody? I'm asking everybody on Facebook to click the first link on the caption of this particular video on Facebook. Go to the very top, click that link, and go to YouTube and join me on YouTube. When you join me on YouTube, make sure you click the subscribe button, make sure you click the like button, and the notification bell on when I'm going live. All right, you guys. This is a very important show. Today's energy is the 17th. Tomorrow it'll be the 18th, which means a large electromagnetic field will be affecting your heart and the planet, mostly Mother Earth. But through the ripple of it affecting her, it will affect your heart chakra. It is putting people in their heart chakras on judgment. The first wave of judgment, and you ladies, I really need you to listen to me and do not put any of this ego and all that other stuff in this. Don't put any of this in this because this is very important. When this separation happens at 12 o'clock, the feminine heart, especially the copper-coated or copper encoded and melanated encoded, which is kind of the same thing, but not. Their heart chakras on a feminine basis is being judged. Okay? I'm going to say this again. Your heart is being judged. If your heart, it's not about what you say out of your mouth. It's the ripples of Mother Earth that will see if your true inner essence in your heart is on the same wavelength as hers. If it is not, you will be put to the side and your code will be dispersed to other entities in order to keep balance on Earth. The melanated woman was encoded with all of the genetic codes on this planet and all Earth-like planets. Her code is activated through the male energy and the resonance of Mother Earth. I'm going to let that sink in for a minute. If you are not resonating with the Trinity, and this particular Trinity I'm getting ready to speak of, which is Mother Earth, your temple, and your man's temple, or male energy that's around you, male energy temple that is copper coated and melanated. If you are not on that frequency, on a humble Earth vibration, you will not make it after tomorrow. I'm not saying you're going to die or anything like that. I'm not saying that. But I will say that life is going to be if you think life was hard in the past, it'll be nothing compared to what's coming tomorrow. Tomorrow will mark the day. Actually, at 12 o'clock today will mark a new stepping stone for Mother Earth. This is like her second win, her adrenaline rush. She's putting it out there. She's about to start shaking, moving and baking, twerking, whatever it is you want to call it. She's about to be shaking. So if you are not in proper alignment, and what I mean by proper alignment is, there's only two ways with this. If you are connected to Mother Earth, which means you can harmonize with her, you can, you spent time healing her or loving your elders and, plant and nature and all those type things, then you'll be okay. If you embrace your male or men or whatever it is you have, then you'll be okay. If you are in proper alignment with the feminine energy, and you also have to be in acceptance and alignment with the masculine energy. If you are not in alignment with this, when it comes to Mother Earth, there is no turning back for your energy, because you can eat all of the fruits, you can eat all of the vegetables, you can eat all of the nuts you want. You can pray, you can burn all the sage, you can burn all the incense, you can carry all the onks, you can carry all of the crystals you want. You can do whatever it is you want to do. But at the end of the day, Mother Earth is going to judge your heart frequency. Started yesterday, is going strong today, and it will be finishing at 12 tomorrow. When it gets into the 20th, some things are going to be different. And I'm telling you, because it's already going on right now. My phone has been ringing off the hook all day with people going through things. I've even seen things going on around in my household and things around me. You will not be able to control it. You cannot fix it. If you are deep down inside, and you only can lie to yourself and Mother Nature. You can't lie to me. I care, but I don't care because I'm doing what I need to do, for the temple and securing the women in the temple. It is my job to show you what you are here to do. I'm not here to verbal masturbate you. I'm not here to stroke you. I'm not here to make you a boo. I'm not here for you to follow me. I'm not here for any of that. It is my job to tell you and remind you of what your true code and essence is. It has nothing to do with a book. It has nothing to do with Egypt. It has nothing to do with a Moor. It has nothing to do with man. It has nothing to do with things being created and all these other things that a lot of our indigenous women have been indoctrinated with. And I'm not talking about you. I'm just telling you as a man, as a healer, and as a warrior, and as a father and a master student. These things I know will affect you. You're not going to see anybody else on here talking about this because they're too busy looking for kudos and fund my this and, and give me this so I can lecture about crap in the past that's not saving y'all. I'm telling you this because I want to see the rapes stop. I want to see the children not being killed. I want to see our elders not being disrespected. And the only way to do that is for the feminine code to stop accepting the ways of the incorporated life. You have to go back to nature. When you go back to nature and you only accept male energy around you that's capable of opening the doors within your code. I don't care about what he can buy you, where he can take you, how much makeup you put on, how much pretty you are, all that other illusionary bullshit. Okay? This is about the real deal as of today. You don't believe me, you keep watching what's going on in the government. You see that there's a fight in the government right now that's dealing with the masculine and feminine energy, creation, motion. There's a great division going on this planet. And you only going to be on one side of the fence or the other. It is your heart that is going to tell whether or not, if you're on the side of Mother Nature or you're on the side of this corporation. And what do I mean by the corporation? Okay. What I mean by that is if you govern your life by things, you're not this unless you do this for me. So if you make it about you, you are failing. If you make it about the all, then you are succeeding. If you say me, I, and any words like that, those are death words. Those are non-moving words. Because it's singular. It has a singular essence. Nothing that is in creation has a singular essence. They all work together. You have been tricked to think that way. Yes, your womb is sacred. Yes, it is. Yes, you are powerful. Yes, you hold the powers to control all of the ethers and doorways and dimensions and frequencies on this planet. Yes. But when our merger, when our separation happened, the copper and melanated separation happened, you were given a code. The man was given the key. If you do not merge with the man and you vibrate with Mother Earth, you are going to be in trouble. There will be no more trying to call, y'all, let's talk a revolution. There's no need of a revolution. We don't need a revolution. We need a coming together. We need a woosah period. We need to come together and go on a unified pilgrimage and sit and do nothing and be with Mother Earth and allow her to filter us. Man cannot move. When you say where are the warriors, they're sitting dormant because they are not given proper encoded earth orders in order to move. I'm going to say this again. You have to give the men proper orders and earth and dimensional instructions in order to save you, our children, the elders, and to work along with this planet. Because what will happen? Say you cannot believe me because you're not going to hear this from nowhere else. And I've checked YouTube and no one's talking about it. If you do not resonate on this frequency, sisters, copper sisters, melanated sisters, your essence and your code will be divided amongst other feminine energies out here, and you will be left still. This is your chance to choose. And when you choose, you have to come together. When you come together, it will awaken, it will spark a bell, a vibration in the masculine energy to come behind you, on the side of you, in front of you. He will take that energy and give it structure and form and make it impenetrable to anything. When you come together, there will be no entities on this planet that can resonate things down here because you've changed the grid and you harmonated with the aura of Mother Earth. So their frequency can't exist. Satellites can't exist. All these things can't move within frequency. NASA themselves caught an electromagnetic field or essence coming from the Tibetan area, when all of the children in the Tibetan area got together and prayed and thought on the same frequency, they picked it up on their instruments and they frightened them. A lot of y'all think that chemtrails are here, oh, it's just here to dumb you. It's not only here to dumb you, it's here to block so you can't see the colors and the auras that's in the atmosphere, that's in around the firmament, that's coming down through light frequency in order to anoint you with the information that you need. It's bouncing. With you wearing makeup and all this hair and all this stuff that's causing an adhesive body, you're having an adhesive skin. You're wearing eyeliner with bat boo-boo guano in it and makeup with urine in it. You don't know where it came from. All these things that's impure, you're putting it on in your system. They do this because it blocks your frequencies. It covers your antennas. Your antennas are very, very, very important, not only to Mother Earth, but to your connection with your males. You can sit together and pray on something and snap a brother out of whatever coma he's in instantly. You can stop Earth itself. You can stop tornadoes from coming into neighborhoods by coming together and focusing your ionic field like the shamans and the Mayans used to do eons ago. Are you serious? So you have to keep moving with this. You have to keep focused. I'm trying to wait for the thing because Kim's calling me. I don't know what's going on. But you have to stay focused on Mother Earth right now. Today, take a spiritual bath. If you can anoint yourself with rose oil or frankincense or myrrh or sage, crystals, the sound of dolphins and whales, if you can sit around the nature sounds and resonate with the sounds of nature, resonate with the lotus frequency or the rose frequency. For those that have gotten used to not needing those things, if you can resonate just in the atmosphere itself and draw that in and you can allow it to anoint you by being free, by letting your heart resonate with the frequency that's coming toward you, that's pushing off your aura. I can't express to y'all, like, I love my melanated sisters. I really do. My indigenous sisters from the Americas, from Turtle Island, from the Mineral Island. I really do. And this is, I'm not in fear mode of this, but I'm highly concerned because I don't know I really don't know how this is going to turn out because I'm not allowed to see. I haven't seen it. I see a lot. I see almost everything. But for some reason, I'm not allowed to see this. It's like I'm not allowed to know, or I can't tell. But I do know what's coming up to it. And I do know what you need to do to prepare for it. I do know where your mindset needs to be. I know what you need to do, but I don't know the outcome. I do know what'll happen if you don't do it. And I know what happens if you do it. I know that. But I don't know the 100% outcome of what's going to happen. Like which side is going to be on. Because all it takes, like they said in all writings, takes the faith of a mustard seed, the size of a grain of salt. All it takes is for a millisecond for a certain amount of women to come together, squash all that beef with each other, with boyfriends and husbands and work and money and how much I have. Squash it. I'm telling you, if you do not squash it today, if you don't stop watching Housewives of Atlanta and accepting all of those frequencies that condones those lower codes. What is a lower code? I'm going to show you what a vibration is, okay? You have vibration. The trees give off a vibration of a certain height. You have the firmament. Birds give off a vibration at a certain height. We resonate with all those vibrations. When a vibration does this and it spikes like that, that spike, we feel it and we either accept it or deny it. If we deny it, it pushes the spike up. We regulate it and now allow it to harmonize the way it's supposed to. But when you accept that spike with Housewives of Atlanta, putting the fake things on you, um, accepting men with their pants sagging, or allowing a man to think that, you know, um, money is everything, or allowing a male not to be natural or not even want to have anything to do with the natural life, or that supports the Roman or Colosseum life. What I mean by that is you're stuck in sports all day. You're in Roman life. Roman life has nothing to do with our real indigenous life. So when that spike comes and it drops, if you accept it, when it drops, it stays down here and it keeps harmonizing. And it creates faster ripples, which means frequencies won't go any higher than that because you accepted this level when you're supposed to be harmonizing on all the levels, so that you'll know when something from the firmament down penetrates, or something comes up and penetrate, or if it's riding a wavelength that shouldn't be there. You'll pick up on it because your aura will feel it and filter it and let you know what needs to go where. Once you think it, and you do like Neo said when they were shooting the bullets at him, that's what they was telling you. When they shot the bullet at him, he said no. And the bullets failed. It's the same thing with that frequency. What a lot of people missed in the Matrix was Neo did not get his full potential until he met who? Trinity. Until him and Trinity became one, until they made love or interacted their code. When she accepted his code, then he was able to transcend his abilities, not just in the computer, but he could do it on the physical realm too, even blinded. So this is why I'm telling you, they gave you the code. They told you what you need to do. Even the elder in there, the oracle. She said it is her job to do what? Disrupt the code. If you don't believe me, go to the scene in the Matrix where they were sitting in the park and he was fighting all those agents, and they were sitting on the park bench just before they came. When he asked her what her purpose was, she said her purpose was to disrupt the code. What do you think that is? And when she disrupted the code and she said Neo, basically she told him, go. She changed the frequency. Neo felt it and he was impenetrable on all dimensions, and he was able to go. That is your job. They're talking about you. They're talking about this time. That's why they were so rushed in doing it. When you saw Neo go fight those dudes in the all white and they opened the door, he was in one area and he was teleported to another one. These are things that we do daily with our mindset. Your wounds control the time-space continuum. That's why they're doing so many hysterectomies and causing pain within you. They're slowing time down so that they can have a little bit more time to cause disruption because their time is up. That's what's going on with this thing with Trump and them. This wall has nothing to do with us. This battle that's going on is a battle that's been brewing. It's like, you ever seen those movies where you got the mob boss and then you got that one little dude that's up underneath the mob boss who wants to be in his place, but then you got other mob bosses who want to take him out, and he tries to work with them, and after a while that karma come up and then he get killed. That's what's going on right now. You got a bunch of bosses, quote unquote, who've been running things. Is what they call the 1%. Well, now they're fighting each other for survival because they know what's coming. So they ramped up kidnappings. They've been tapping into the underground, the real underground railroad, which people think they've been digging. They haven't been digging. They've been tapping into the underground railroad that Rosa Parks knew about because she was an underground railroad conductor. A lot of people don't know that. They've been drilling into those with that. Did people hear when they said that Walmart workers are being affected because Walmart is a government agency? A lot of people don't know that. They're in fear mode. They're gathering right now. I'm not going to even tell you why they've been collecting the kids in Mexico, the Mexican kids and indigenous kids is below the equator. Why is this wall so important? The wall is important because Mother Nature has woken up. And when she wakes up, her essence vibrates in the Americas where the food is, where eating is. Your sound, your singing, your laughter, your heart, your joy makes food grow. It makes it grow nonstop, makes the leaves bigger. Watermelons bigger than a car seat. And, the old essence, the old code, the original code, she's trying to bring, she ain't no trying to, she's going to bring it back. And it's either you can harmonize with it or you can't. They're building that wall down there because they know what's coming and they know they're being pushed out from the east with China and Russia and all of. They've changed their financial structure. In 2020, they will not be accepting American money 100% unless it is backed by gold and silver. I told y'all this 6 years ago. I tried to help all y'all get free accounts. I gave you the websites to order gold wholesale and everything, and none of y'all did it. Everybody, I can wait. I don't do it. Now you see the federal jobs are being affected because money will not apply anymore. When they build this wall will be a gigantic wall. It'll start out being a simple little bitty wall, and they're going to add to it. Once they finish the wall, they're going to implement the chip program. The chip program is when they get you into a space where you don't have anything. You don't have water. You don't have food. You'll do whatever it takes to feed your children, including getting chipped. And what they're going to do is when they build that wall, you're going to see drones, heavy drones. You're going to hear them talking about new technology, new drones. They already told you about the space fleet. They're not talking about going into outer space. They're talking about governing the space around in this firmament to stop different attacks of people going in and people coming out so they can monitor this area right here. Why do you think this place here is so sacred? When they build this wall is going to divide two things. You're going to have the people who have been programmed and who just knew that all this, nothing will ever happen, all these hoaxes and when reality hits, like it's hitting right now, that the money is going. Your God, you say Jesus and God and Allah and all that crap is your God, is not. Money is your God. Illusion is your God. Being accepted by people who accept that is your God. TV is your God. People worshiping you is your God. When this wall goes up, all right, you're going to have the people who have the money who are running now. They're going to go to South America and they're going to live in the South, in the Americas in the South, where our indigenous frequencies are. Where there's a lot of gold there's a lot of oil. So the fields and currents that are going down there are very strong. Vegetation is strong down there. Air is good down there. Food is good down there. They're going to start living there while you will be stuck here. I told y'all to get y'all passports years ago because I told you, if you don't have a passport, you're stuck in here. You are not leaving. They're basically going to say, hey, look, we got this little group of people in here and we're not doing any work because the elite they're not used to working. So they need you to work. They'll kill you and put you in fear mode to make you work because they don't want to work. Everybody think it's fighting and we're going to march and hold your fist. No, the biggest weapon you have is doing nothing. Literally. For all you people who say, oh, the food stamp program is going to end, you're not thinking. This is where I kept telling y'all, you need a leader. You need people that can think when you don't get caught up in all of them emotions. If you were smart, what all of your neighborhoods would do is pull all your food stamp and bridge card checks together and order foods in your district together using your food stamps, divide your food out equally to buy you some time. That is what you should do. Otherwise, you're not going to make it. You should be going to the grocery store right now. You should be going to whoever sells organic food, organic, quote unquote, organic food that has natural seeds in it. Buying them up like crazy. Drying your seeds out and storing them so you can replenish your own food. That's what you should be doing. You have to have a plan. You have to have a village. You need to restructure your village. So if this thing starts back up, fine. If it doesn't, fine. Then be prepared. But it has to start with the feminine code first. Don't accept what's going on. Don't look at the TVs. Don't acknowledge it. What you say is this is not going to happen. Like Neo said. No. You don't have to go out and march. Just don't do nothing. If you don't do nothing, then what can get generated? Nothing. And if they have nothing, then what can they do? Because now they owe each other. And if they don't pay each other, they'll fight each other. Not saying I could, condone people fighting or anything, but I'm just telling you, be more strategic with your energy. Look how much money y'all give the churches. You really think going to church on Sunday, it ain't saved you all this time, and it ain't saved you out of wall here. And I promise you the church ain't going to give none of y'all no money when y'all need it, especially if you're a government worker to feed your face. It's not going to happen because the pastors work along with them and they report the statistics on what's going on in the neighborhood through the people who voluntarily give them the information because they believe in those leaders. They give them the information, they report it back to their mayors, the mayors report it back to the governors report it to the president, and so on and so forth. And then they initiate plans to do what they need to do against you. That's why everywhere you go, they say, do you want to swipe for a discount? You want to swipe and you get cool points off. You get 10% off. You think those little swipe cards to give you a discount? Is not. It's to keep track of what you eat in your neighborhoods. What neighborhoods eat what, so we know what to give them, what quality of food to give them, and where it should come from. That's why they do it. But people don't think about that because it's convenient. So, ladies, I'm telling you, they are using your energy to manifest what's going on right now. Our ladies need to stop it. Stop giving it to them because they don't take it from you. You willingly give it to them. What happens with this is when they say, ladies, you need to have a White House with a picket fence and have an apple pie in there, and you need a little bitty dog with a carrying thing in it, with a little bitty dog that's groomed so you can look like me. Then you tell your man, I don't care what you got to do. I'm not accepting no man who doesn't accept the quality of life that I did. Then they go out and do some dumb junk because half them don't qualify to get certain things. So they do crap like join gangs and steal and rob. They end up in jail. Now you have no support. Now that all your warriors are in jail because they were trying to get the money, get the bling, trying to impress an image that you thought was right, just like he thought it was right, both parties is caught up in the system. It's time to get your brothers out of there, pool together, get your family together, look what your family resources are. If you got lawyers, doctors, whatever it is you have in your family, get your list together, pull it together so you can know what you need to do. Go meditate, take your baths, settle your mind. Get prepared for chaotic. I'm not saying claim chaotic situations. I say prepare yourself. So in other words, have things put up, but use your mind to change it. Don't let it come into existence. When you stop it coming to existence, it'll wash out the stuff that wants you to accept it. Everything that's given to you is given to you through suggestion. It's just a suggestion. Do you want this Benz, this Mercedes Benz? I just saw a picture with the owner of Sony or one of them computer dudes, by Bill Gates or something. He was standing at a burger joint, didn't have not one name brand outfit on. He had all Kmart and Payless stuff on. He don't deal with the code because he's one of the people that's getting paid off of it. Let go of the code. Go back to Mother Nature. We all should be having Thanksgiving or quote unquote family dinners every day, if not every weekend. Nobody should be without. Nobody should be without money. Nobody should be without housing. Our elders shouldn't be in senior homes. They're only there because, I don't want to deal with it. I have to go to work. No, that's not supposed to happen. So go meditate. Be honest with yourself. Take a bath for the next 3 days in seesaw water. Play dolphins and whale sounds and free your mind. You hear Morpheus told him that the whole time he couldn't do nothing until he freed his mind. He had to let it go. And when he let it go, he threw up. You can't hold it when it comes out. I've been there. You'll throw up. You'll feel weak. You'll get real tired. You'll feel lonely. You'll want to go out, but you know you can't because you can't condone the cold by drinking and doing all the other junk that puts you on certain frequencies. All this other, you can't do it. Well, now the people like myself who didn't take time to celebrate those things, we celebrate with nature. What's going to happen with the people who are used to getting that attention? Clubbing, twerking. You got more twerking videos from my sisters on Facebook than you got anything where I'd rather see a sister twerking herself in a senior citizen home, learning the ancient ways of healing or cooking or learning about your genealogy. Where'd you come from? Because it's your job to keep the code. It's a man's job to condone the code and secure the code once you get wind of the code. Get back to the code. Y'all have until the end of tomorrow. Really the end of today, but it closes out the end of tomorrow, really. That's when you get into the 9. When that 9 flips over and that clock start, I don't know what to tell y'all. I'm going to still keep doing lives. I've been trying to tell people we've been trying to build Spectrum City and outside of the country. So when this time came, all of y'all could come. We had a GoFundMe page asking only our people to donate $1 or $5 a week. That's it. 100, 1,000 people, doesn't matter. Just $1. That adds up. We missed out on a land in Belize with a house next to a waterfall, flourishing stream, banana trees, and everything. All because people wouldn't work together. And when they was brought, the very word of destruction that they said was, what about my and I? Instead of saying, let me do what I need to do. So if my and I get in trouble, my children, my auntie, my cousin, and whoever else, now what are you going to do? Now you don't have nowhere to take them. You don't know where to go. All you know is the Israelites saying we were first. The Moors saying we was first. You got all these Egyptians saying the black people came from Egypt, which is a lie. The black people came from Egypt. And the blah, 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 blah. That's not the whole story in its totality. If you really know the story of Egypt and what goes on with the Nile River and the Mississippi, you wouldn't be talking all that stuff. All that stuff was a lie to get you to focus on something and get you more knowledgeable and not wise. And when you become more wise, you free your mind and you stay connected with Mother Earth, and then you're able to pick up on certain frequencies. That's what you need to work on. So I'm going to keep this short because I'm about to go stay in my little mode and work on what I got to do for my village. So meditate, center yourself, listen to the dolphins and whales sounds, connect to the earth. If you have a plan, you can't go out here, you can't go outside. You can, but you have to meditate. It's cold out there, it's snowing. But connect with Mother Earth. Connect with the firmament. Connect with the moisture in the air, the memory crystals. That's what water is. Water is just living memory crystal. When you learn how to absorb the water, you learn how to adapt certain memories within the water within your system, and it'll align your synaptic pathway with the heavens, which is a key. That's why they turn and the earth turns. When you can move in alignment with that turn and lock that key in, it'll take you to the northern hemisphere, which is where when you see your zodiac sign with the circles on it, like if you look at that little thing that right there, you see that circle. Look at the end of the pencil, yo, because I'm trying to point this backwards. You see that there, that circle, that is where you want to be. That's why they talk about the north, that's why they say the Nile goes north. Everything goes north. When you get lost, you go north. Birds, they say fly south. They don't. They fly north. Dolphins and whales even go in that area and regenerate and slow. That's why they can live so long. Things in the ocean live forever. The lower you go, the more north you go, the longer you live. It's like if you dig a tomb, all the Egyptian tombs that's underground. The lower you are, the closer you are to the stronger the electromagnetic field, the slower your aging. You can even reverse aging that way if your minerals and crystals and things in your system are right, which is why a lot of our people have diabetes. Our people have diabetes because they're overloaded with too many crystals that does not reflecting the right light frequency within their system to give the synaptic pathway the proper firing that they need to fire in order for you to stay in alignment with the ethers and the heavens and the earths. And notice I said earths, not earth. So that's how deep this goes. Nobody teaches you that. I said I was going to start teaching it. I've been doing one video every day in proper order. You go on to YouTube, like I told y'all, click that YouTube link. If you're on Facebook, join my YouTube, become a subscriber, click the bell, and please comment and share as much as possible. Our goal is to raise as much money as we can before the middle of 2019 so we can purchase land. I don't care if there's 100 people there or 1,000 people like minds there. Our goal is to get the land, help you get passports by all of us working together so we can get not only yourself, but your children out of here and live in peace. So when this stuff go down, you do not get stuck. All that other crap, if you stuck on that Moorish and Egyptian and who was here first, and nigga this and nigga that and be this and stay up here. Because the people we deal with, we ain't into that. We in the love, we in the nature, we in the peace, we in the bonding. You know, we love sitting in stillness. We love looking at the stars. We love fires. You know, we love some of us that still eat, you know, they love fishing. We go fishing. You know, we love training. We love meditation. We love living the life that we were supposed to live, not the synthetic life. If you are into that, go to the page, subscribe. We'll have a donation page on there. This is not all these other people that's asking for schools and just taking the people's money. If it's there and we have your name, you are there. Just as well as we'll be there. 6 months is a very long time, y'all. We funded the Black Panther $1 billion in 7 days. If you telling me we can't get half of that or a quarter of that in 6 months, then need to be decimated. It is what it is. Because a lot of people are sugarcoating things. If you can support a movie which supported the other industry, because you're so stuck with the Black Panther, it was black. Okay, yeah, I understand that. It gave out a good frequency. It woke people up. But that's that time and space is back here. Now that it woke you up, what are you going to do? Is it worth you taking $5 a week and donating it? Can you telling me you can't do $1 when you go to the club to spend $5 on a shot, $20 on certain things, $100 on hair? I'm telling you, and this is a warning. I'm not saying I'm not threatening you or anything. I'm just telling you so you can't say you was not told. If you do not reinvest your money in something that is going to free you, that is going to connect Mother Earth, you are going to be in trouble. That's why they're promoting that wall. It's called energy. Don't look at the chaos. Look at the energy that's here. All energy leaves a message. When you wise, you learn how to read it. A wall is division. They're promoting wall, 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 wall. We need the wall. We need the wall. Wall is division, which means you're either going to be on one end or the other. Y'all better choose, because when they choose and it's done with, I'm telling you in the layman words, you're fucked. It is what it is. Can't nobody get you out of it. Ain't no Allah gonna get you out of it. Ain't gonna be none of those stuff gonna get you out of it. Matter of fact, I looked at something with Farrakhan today that made me very disappointed in him. This brother told me that he told the recording, said he talked to R. Kelly for 4 hours, and he said we need to forgive him because all of us have done wrong. I'm gonna leave that right there. Leave that right there. And many other leaders are saying the same thing, and all these people still believe in those books. And I'm saying the books will keep us in these wars. Ever since these books have been created, they've been warring in Israel, they've been warring over here. People have been dying, getting arms cut off, our women getting breasts cut off and getting the lower regions cut off in the name of religion. Brothers are getting circumcised or being left out, and kids are being abandoned. There's no food for all because of them books. I'm saying the greatest book on this planet is Mother Earth. Everything you need to know is encoded in her. All you got to do is ask the question and vibrate her, and she'll give you everything that you need and everything you want, because it comes through her, through our women. Our women unlocks the code, and then it shall be. Very simple. It's not complicated. If you are down with the code breaker, that's what I call myself, and what I'm telling you, and if you want to know more, subscribe. I guarantee you, and anybody that's watching this, whether it's Deshaun, Shahara, Tara, whoever, Moday, Chris, any of them will tell you anything I've ever said has always come to pass. I've only told the truth when it comes to our people, passing, knowing information. I've never withheld information. I've only told you the truth, whether it hurt it or not, and I expect the same to me. If I'm doing something wrong or say something wrong, check me. That's why you're here, to keep me balanced, and that's why I'm here for you. I'm not going to say I'm the master guru, the Sultan, whatever. I'm a master student, just like you. I have keys that you may not have, or you may not be aware of how to use. You have keys that I'm not aware of or may not be able to use. That's why we're here, is to show each other's keys. Say, that's how you open the door. Now, when you walk through it, watch out for blah, 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 but you got to let that person live that experience. So choose your path. Pick which side of the wall you're going to be on. You're going to be the Humpty or the Dumpty. I choose not to fight. I choose to resonate with Mother Earth and oneness with life and creation and the grid. And it's just that simple. I choose not to have titles on me. I choose not to be all these things that people have to go get titles and certifications for. I choose not to get a marriage certificate because I don't need a certificate to unify with someone. That happened, and it was divinely happened for me or us or whoever else, you, them and us, whoever. If they're in your path, you're already married. If they're in your path, all people, because I get this question all the time, all people are your soulmates. You have some people that are your other flame, which means they balance out your polarity to the point where you can go up and go down, but they motivate you to enlighten certain, which means their grid is closer to you. You have some grids that's farther away, but you have other grids that's like you have the yin and your yang, your positive, your negative. Inside of the yin and yang, you got another sun and the moon and another area that's hidden within that. They help you activate certain properties of yourself that you are not aware of. That's what a soulmate, a twin flame does. They're like you, but the other side of the coin. Not saying it's negative or positive. Your divine mate is someone that comes from the same dimension, reality, and thinking. No matter what you do, you can't shake it. You feel each other. You see each other. There is no shaking that. A lot of people be like, oh, since I'm not your divine mate or your soulmate, I can't connect to you because that's ownership. You can't own a frequency. You can't own an energy and a spirit. When you die, your body will go and you'll transcend. It is your job to accept them, love them, learn from them, and resonate with them. And it's their job to resonate with you. And when you resonate on certain frequencies, those frequencies that can't resonate with you won't be around you. And you will always elevate in levels. And when that happens, they're either going to resonate with you and grow. It's like rolling a snowball down the hill. You'll pack a snowball and be this big. By the time they get down the hill, it's bigger than you. That's how you want your energy to be. You just roll freely. If it stick, it stick. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And when you sit still, you'll be like a planet sitting in the cosmos. And all that dirt and twigs and grass that's in it, all that stuff people will call dirt is not dirt. It's a part of your perfection. So take this message, ladies. Get to your real essence. Acknowledge your real essence. Let this other world go. I guarantee you, if you don't, you're going to have problems. This is bigger than you. This is about Mother Earth. We all stand on Mother Earth. All people call it Africa and all whatever you want to call it. We're still all standing on one last mass, but all of us still have to drink of the same water. We have to breathe of the same air. We all eat from the same roots. Different area, they may look the same, different, but they're the same. We all learn from all animals. We're not bigger and better than the animals because we learn from this. We learn how to build our homes. We learn air conditioning and things from the ants. So those are our brothers and sisters as well. They're our greatest teachers. They've been trying to tell us too. Anytime you go on YouTube, you'll see a cat and a dog sitting in the same dog pen watching each other's children. An owl playing with a mouse. A cheetah is living and protecting its prey. The frequency is going back to the beginning. You don't believe me? Watch nature. And I'm telling you, you're either going to keep up or get out. It's just that simple. So I am going to end this show. I'm not answering questions today because there's nothing for me to answer. This is Mother Nature's time. So I hope you guys get this. I love you guys. Let's make this happen. For those that make it and choose the right side of the bridge, I'll be over there waiting. If you guys want to get this land and live in peace and stop talking, it'll only take 3 to 5 months, y'all. It'll take another month to get a shipping container, put whatever belongings you want in it, and we can get the heck out of here. So we in the times of the mustard seed. You can make mustard or you can let it dry out and sit up in the cabinet and not shake it. That's on you. Peace and love. Code Breakers out. I love y'all. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel on top because I'll be doing more classes on different things. I'll be doing another class on how to get silver and gold. Take all of your money, at least a decent chunk of it out of your bank accounts. Put it in tangible assets. You'll be able to do trade if the system stays shut down. If you do not know how to buy gold or know how to acquire gold quickly, please inbox me. Because if this government stays shut down for 6 months to a year, it's going to affect everything. In order for you to get water or food or whatever, you're going to have something to trade. And nobody would trade $1. They'll just burn it for warmth. But they'll trade you gold and silver. They'll trade you salt. They'll trade you pepper. They'll trade you socks, blankets, comforters, seeds. These are the things you need to be focused on. Stay tuned for the next show tomorrow. I'm going to get on tangible assets, and these are the things I'll be talking about. I will be only helping people, and I'm saying this for a reason because I don't want to mess. I don't go against people's will. I will only help people that are on the YouTube channel that sent the message to my Facebook inbox saying, look, I'm ready to do this. What do I have to do? You don't trust us? That's fine. If you do, I welcome you. I love you. Everybody in the village will welcome you, and love you. They're all loving people. And anybody that wasn't, trust me, they've been weeded out a long time ago. So we await you. We are all here to serve. I'm here to serve you. My knees are down to serve you. I will hope that you will serve me and serve the brothers and the children and the elders next to you and the animals and so on and so forth, because we all need each other. We're all linked. Help us build Spectrum City. Let's bring this temple together, which is all of our temples. Let's align our chakras with these planets and show her that we can really do what we need to do so our sisters and copper sisters can keep the code and show their real power, because I'm waiting for this one. I need y'all sisters. I love y'all. Peace.